In this video, I will showcase how to solo farm Jinxed Hoodoo piles and how to tame the two noteworthy pets Bloodseeker Bat and Son of Hakkar. Here is a quick map that I made showcasing all the possible spawn points of Mountain Silversage, Hakkari veins, and Jinxed Hoodoo piles. Jinxed Hoodoo piles are however guaranteed spawn, and I found at least 3 Mountain Silversage spawns every instance ID. To do these pulls, I highly recommend having a pet with max rank of dash or dive, a high combination of shadow resist, stamina and armor. This is because we will pull mobs far away with Eye of the Beast so that we can cancel Eye of the Beast, which will despawn the pet, and then we can feign death and loot the Jinxed Hoodoo pile and move away before the mobs return. We need to be out of combat to loot Jinxed Hoodoo piles. There's a chance that after looting a pile you become mind controlled. Fortunately, this mind control lasts pretty long, so feign death cooldown it always gets refreshed. I would probably recommend using a improved feign death spec for this type of farming. Same concept here, just beware of the gnomes. They have a very fast casting shadow bolt that deals high amounts of damage. This location is sometimes guarded by Bloodseeker Bats. If they're there, you need to pull them a little bit further away than I do in this clip. That is because the bats are very fast and will give you less time to loot the pile and move out of aggro range before they return. There is a weird link occurring when using 5 pieces of Dragon Stalker or Giant Stalker set. To combat this, I recommend getting a wolf so that you can use Furious Howl while running away from mobs to make sure that they're chasing the pet and not the player. Don't lead the mobs all the way into the water, because if they're in the water when your pet despawns, they will instantly teleport back to their original location instead of running back. This pile is guarded by a Shadow Hunter, so you need to make sure that you're far enough away or out of his line of sight when you do the pull. Otherwise there's a chance that he shoots a Wyvern Sting on you, which sleeps you, and that will cancel Eye of the Beast. This pile is guarded by axe throwers. They have an attack that randomly immobilizes them while they spin in place. So you need to make sure that you sit in Eye of the Beast for a little bit longer to make sure that they actually leave the area before you do the normal procedure of despawning the pet and jumping down and looting. Also, make sure to avoid berserkers. They are also incredibly fast. This pile is heavily guarded by cats, but thankfully they are very slow. What you have to look out for here is a patrolling Gurubashi Berserker. You don't have to Eye of the Beast these cats very far to loot the pile. as mentioned before, bats are incredibly fast, so you want to pull this very far away. There's also a kind of a safe spot. It will make mobs path around pretty far. You can use that if Fane would resist, or if you just need to buy additional time when the bats come back to hide. For some reason, I had a very delayed mind control take hold of me at this point. This little upcoming jump here is the safe spot that I mentioned. When you jump over this little tree, the mobs will path around the ruin, giving you extra time. You can keep doing this to buy extra time over and over. To tame the Son of Hakkar, all you have to do is just wait until they separate from the big pack. This will happen on both sides of the platform at some point, so you just have to wait until it happens and then place a freezing trap and then start taming. To tame the Bloodseeker Bat, we start by eagle-eyeing through the instance to find a suitable pack. That is to say, a pack that has Bloodseeker Bats in it. Then we have to make our way through it. Once we get to the actual pack, we need to make sure to kill one of the two bats, and the bat we're killing is the one that's closest to the humanoids. This spot is very fortunate because mobs have to path so far to reach you. However, I did get a bat spawn closest to the bridge leading to Hakkar between the Panther and Hakkar platforms, and I still managed to do the taming there. So it is doable in multiple locations. I think this is probably the easiest one, however, but the concept works on multiple spots because I did try on 3 different spots, including this one on the PTR.